cheat. Because what is cheating? Cheating in a relationship, adultery in a relationship, is rather than doing the hard thing, which is sitting down with your partner and saying, hey, I don't know, man, like I'm not feeling satisfied. Like I'm not feeling like that hunger. Because what is sex but hunger? I'm hungry, right? I'm hungry. I can eat healthy choices that are going to be good for me, and the next day I'll feel good, or I can go out and eat terrible food that's going to make me feel bad in an hour, but man, it tastes good. And trust me, adultery tastes good. Oh my God, are you kidding me? It's chocolate cake. It's new, it's novel, it's something different. Come on, gang, like let's all just be honest with each other. But is it what you want? No, it's garbage, it's junk food. Like we all know, if you can have a fulfilling, loving, deep, satisfying connection that's exciting with someone who's always there for you and you're always there for them and you support each other emotionally too, but you also really have a lot of fun in bed, that's the lottery. That's the greatest thing.
Yeah.
So that's the question, but that's a harder thing because the question is not, well, what's the personality type? Look, the question is, how do I cultivate that? And the answer isn't sexy. It's like, how do I get rich? Work hard. You know, think through your choices. Be careful. Invest in a disciplined way. Don't be emotional about it. Like that's not sexy advice. So the advice we should really be giving to people is like, just pay attention. Pay attention. Like right now, you and your fiance, you're at the best place you're ever gonna be. Like you've chosen each other, you know, and you have tremendous goodwill towards each other, and you love each other. Now is the time to figure out, why do we feel so good about each other and how do we keep it going? Mm-hmm. And how are we gonna have a conversation when we start to feel it slip and not feel attacked and not feel judged and not make the other person feel bad for saying it? Like if your romantic partner says to you, hey, I'm feeling like my eye is wandering. Like they're telling you that for a reason, because they don't want they don't want to feel that way. I don't want to cheat on you. So you should hear that as an expression of love and value. But you don't. I understand that. If your girlfriend came home and said to you like, yeah, I've been looking at other guys lately, your first reaction is going to be, what? What's wrong? Well, why? What do you do? Well, you know many other girls talk to me and I don't run. But wait, like they just shared this with you because they're trying to tell you something. And maybe the answer is yes, or maybe we shouldn't get married, or maybe we shouldn't stay in this marriage. But maybe the answer is, okay, wait, what can I do to spice things and make things good and make you feel that way about me? Like she was once a girl you wanted to get with, you know, and you were once a guy she wanted to get with. Like every beautiful woman you ever see, right now someone somewhere is tired of that. Like that's the reality. Like no one's a hero to their butler. Like no one's a hero to someone they see every single day necessarily. So shiny new things are always going to be there. So the question really is, how brave are you? How disciplined are you? How willing are you to have scary conversations like that? And that's why I think people who have prenups are less likely to get divorced. The example I give of this is, I have to shave 5 days a week. I have to be clean cut. I have to look like Perry Mason, you know, courtroom lawyer, especially to like, you know, white old judges. I have to look very like what they'd imagine a lawyer to look like. So I can't grow a beard. So I shave 5 days a week. So on the weekends, I don't shave. I really like not having to shave. And I remember dating a girl who, she had very sensitive skin. So anytime I would kiss her, if I hadn't shaved, it was the weekend, she would be like, oh, yeah, it's like, you know. And I remember, like, I would get kind of annoyed because she'd be like, oh, your beard is so scratchy. And I would be like, all right, you know what? Then I won't kiss you. How about that? Like, that's like, come on. Like, I work 5 days a week. I got to shave and drag this razor across my face and get razor burn. Like, you can't just let me, you know, like, because it felt like a criticism. It didn't work out with that girl. The next person I dated, she had the same thing. Sensitive skin. I have a rough beard. I didn't want to shave on the weekends. But she was brilliant. Because it was like a Friday or a Thursday and I'd shaved and she comes up and she goes, oh God, like it's so sexy when you're fresh shaved like that. I love like your skin, like it's so, like you're like Don Draper on Mad Men. I love it. Dude, I would have shaved 3 times a day. I shaved every weekend. Anytime I was gonna see her, I shaved and I'd be like, oh yeah, I'd kiss her and I'd be like, yeah, I shaved this morning. I used to be like, yeah, I love it, you know? Okay, you did the same thing. Yeah. Like you both just wanted to express the same thing, except one of you did it in a way that made me instantly defensive and the other one did it in a way that was like, oh, I love this about you. And then I'm like, that's easy. I can serve that up easy. I do that all week. I can shave, no problem. I'll shave twice a day if you want me to. So it's the same thing. Like if you share with your partner in the positive, right? Like, I love when you do this, like praising the positive, you know? Even, by the way, if they don't do it. Like, even if they don't do it. Like, I've always told guys, like, the best way, this is a life hack, the best way to get your partner to do new things sexually is to say, I had a dream about you last night. I don't even want to tell you about it. She'll be like, wait, what? Why? And be like, I don't know what it was, but I gotta not eat dairy before bed. I don't even want to say anything. No, what? What was it? You know, you're gonna think I'm crazy. But like, and then you describe whatever it was you're having a fantasy about. And at least it'll start a conversation. And if she goes, oh my God, that's disgusting, you could go, yeah, no, I know. It's so disgusting. I can't, like, what was that about? I would never want to do that in real life. It was just a dream. It was a weird dream. I got to stop eating edibles before bed. Or she's going to go like, oh, did you like that? And you're like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I didn't think I would, but it was kind of hot. Really? Well, I wouldn't be against it. Really? You know, and that's how, but again, rather than going, well, you never do this, or watching a movie and going like, well, we never do that. Like, which is nothing. All you're going to want to do in response to that is go, well, no, because you didn't ever say you wanted to go to do that. You know, so it's the same thing. Like, just, you can incentivize so easily